Anyway, today we're building a water bottle rack. I have 5 to 6 water bottles in my possession at any one given time. My delivery man has to tote the empties out, bring the fulls in. Obviously, that's part of his job. But I'm going to build a rack that holds them 2 by 3, a 6 in total. And it's going to be basically about 24 inches wide for the 2 bottles, 21 inches deep or thereabouts for the depth of the rack that we're going to build. Going to have a piece of plywood on top of that to accommodate the refrigerator for our delivery people. So anyway, we're going to get busy on this and get this thing done. Welcome to the shop. See you back here in a minute. Okay, I'm going to rip down my 2x. I'm going to square everything up. But what I'm doing is ripping these down to 3 inches, so I'm taking a 1/4 inch off of each side to get that close as I can. Everything is square, good. We'll use all that to construct the frame, put it all together, break any corners that we need to. That way it looks a little bit cleaner in my mind instead of just patching together a bunch of 2x4s. We will be using pocket hole joinery in some of this, so we'll get to that as well a little bit later. All right, we're going to get set up to put some pocket holes in these things, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put part of this frame together real quick. Okay, we're going to start putting screws in this thing. I've got it semi-lined up where I think we can get in here. As you'll remember, last night when we left off, I had that whole side open on both sides. So we're going to put some extra supports in the length of the rack on both sides. Then I'm going to come in here and put some extra supports in between those up to here. Some support for the top. That way it's going to be 3/4 thick, 18 mil thick for the top. I'm not too worried about that, but I'm going to go ahead and put one in there anyway. Then we're going to move to getting the little triangle set and then the 1-bys in. Okay, so we're back. My wonderful GoPro camera died again. I don't get more than 10 minutes out of my batteries, but I'm not going to turn this into a rant. I will ask a question though. Any of you other content creators out there, leave in the comments, let me know. Contact me, let me know what kind of cameras you're using, what kind of mic setup, because I've got the DJI mic. It was advertised as mic 2. I got it. It's the original mic. It's not a mic 2, so I'm having issues there. Anyway, if you guys would work with me and put comments if you are creators and you know anything about that, let me know what you've got, what you're using. I would love to upgrade my system. Anyway, this is where we're at. Got all the center dividers in. Got all the end pieces on to hold those. We're going to move through and we're going to put now the little corner pieces in and the runners and then the plywood on top. We should be good at that point. I'm going to put a coating of some sort of protectant sealant on this. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on here just yet, but we're going to move forward and get this thing done. So bear with me. I'm going to get all this set up and we're going to come right back. Let me out. Okay. So that was it. That was my humor. Anyhow, we're going to be putting these little triangles in. We're going to be putting all along top and bottoms on all of these. This is the top up here. These are the legs down here. So we're going to put these on the, when I stand it up, it's going to be on the bottom of these. So, or the tops of these rather. Anyway, you're going to get the point pretty quick. We're going to put them all along here. I'm going to get all of these glued in the corners first, and then we're going to come back, mark off, and do the center. All right, we're gonna stand this up and then go down the center. Okay, so we have our center line set on here. We're going to put the 1-bys up in here. I'm gonna put these over first, butt these up against here, and then I'll run the 1-bys in here and glue those in, and we'll have our first rack down. We'll come from the middle, just go out, do the 1-bys, do the triangles and all the way in. So I'm gonna get this glued in to give you an idea what we're doing. Pretty simple. I'm going to glue these in and nail them. Real simple, just like we were nailing the others in. I glued all these in and let them dry for a minute. I didn't want to get crazy with the nail gun before the glue had a chance to bite in a little bit. So with these, we're going to come in, wiggle that, let it set for a second. Get my nail gun here. Pop one there. Pop one there. We are good. I'm gonna pop one across here too, just to be on the safe side. All right. And down the road we go. And bottles go in just like that. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand this before I put it on. I'm gonna sand it both sides, get it where I want it, and then we're going to glue and pop this thing down. Off we go. Okay, I've got this clamp up here to hold this board in the back, so I have a bump stop for this to keep this even. So I'll get this up in here, wiggle it back and forth a little bit, make sure I'm even at the top, in the back, in the front. All right, so since I'm about 3.5 inches, 3.25 inches shy here, I'm gonna come back into here almost in the middle. I'm gonna cut a 45 back this way. And I'm gonna put a little glue down here on the 45. All right, we're going to get that in there. Make sure we've got that right. There we go. Got a good lead on that. Put my glue in here. And work our way around. Oh shoot, I did that on the wrong side. Didn't I? Ah, dadgummit. I sure did. I glued that on the wrong side. Let me wipe all this crap off. Can't believe I did that, Ron. What are you doing? Well, I'm just wanting to make sure that thing don't go nowhere, do I? Do not want that going anywhere. Well, that was good. Yeah, I'll have to I have to sand all that garbage back off. All right, so this is what we wanted. I wanted this back here. Alright, so basically bring this up level, flush back here, level, make my mark out here at the corner, alright, make that mark, and then that's where I cut that off from my 45. That should fit right in there. Okay, we're going to close this out. The bottle rack is on the porch. We appreciate everybody watching the video. We hope that everybody has enjoyed this to this point. We hope that you're enjoying the channel and the content that we create. We'd ask you to please subscribe, leave us a like, leave a comment, and share. If you like what we're doing so far, just let us know. If you like to see some different stuff, let us know that too. So anyway, everybody, have a good one. Be kind to one another. We'll see you next week.